Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm Kishore and today we are going to solve a maximal anti-killer Sudoku created by Mad Mahogany. Now this Sudoku was published on the Logic Masters Deutschland portal. In fact, almost all the Sudokus by this author are rated very well in the portal. I will add the link to the portal in the description. Do check out the portal for more such Sudokus from Mad Mahogany. Moving on to the rules of the Sudoku. The rules are a little bit complicated, so I will try to put them in my own words. In addition to standard classic rules, where we have 1 to 9 in each row, column and box, there are standard killer cages given inside the grid. Now, in each of these cages, the sum of the digits will be the clue given in the corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat inside a cage. In addition to that, each of the given cages will have a killer cage overlapping with it and which sums to 10. So what do I mean by that? So let's assume that we have a 5, 1, 4 here for instance. Now this given killer cage and all the given killer cages in fact needs to overlap with some other digits. So for example, let's say we have a 2, 3 here. Now we are getting a killer cage with 10 as total, which is overlapping with the given cage. So we need to have this situation for all the killer cages. Right? And one more rule is we cannot have any other cage in the grid which is not overlapping with the given cages and which sum up to 10. So for example, if you have a 6 here, you cannot have this sequence of digits. For instance, you have a 6, 1, 3, right? Or for example, you cannot have a 6, 1, 3 because both of these sum up to 10 by going in horizontal and vertical directions and they are not overlapping with any of the given killer cages inside the grid. So this situation is not possible as per rules. So these are the rules. With that, we'll start solving the Sudoku. Looking at box 7, we have a 10 cage with 4 cells, right? So there is only one way to satisfy a 10 cage with 4 cells. You can use only 1, 2, 3 and 4 exactly once. There is one more cage with 4 cells and the total is 10. Actually, the total is 10 for all the cages. So there is again a 10 cage. We can just pencil mark them. And finally, there is one cage with 4 cells and we can just write the possibilities in those digits, in those cages. Now there are no more 4 cell cages. So let's focus a little bit on box 5 because it has a high concentration of digits in rows 4, 5 and 6. Now we know that there cannot be any other cage of any length. It can be 2, it can be 3 or 4 which sum up to 10 and which is not overlapping with any of the given cages. So if you look at row 5 column 5, the only possible digits are 1, 2, 4, 5 and 7. Right? Now can we have a 7 here? Because if you have a 7, then you are getting a 2 cell killer cage which is summing up to 10. So you can't have a 7. By using similar logic, you can't have a 4 as well because then these 2 cells will sum up to 10 and you are having a 2 cell killer cage which is summing to 10. So you can't have a 4. The only possible digits are 1, 2 and 5. Now if you look closely again, you can't have a 1 as well because if you have a 1, then we are getting a 3 cell killer cage which is summing up to 10. So you can eliminate the 1 as well. So the only possibilities are 2 and 5. Now with the help of this pencil mark, we can extend the logic a little bit. Now just for a moment, let us assume what happens if we have a 2, 5 here or a 2, 5 here. Right? So if you have a 2, 5 here, we are getting a 3 cell killer cage which is summing up to 10. The logic is really intricate and very deep and it kind of requires a different kind of thinking to think this way. So if you have a 2, 5, then 2, 3, 5 will sum up to 10. We can eliminate the 2, 5 from here and similarly you can eliminate the 2, 5 from here because then row 5 column 5 and 6 and then row 6 column 5 will sum up to 10. And similarly, if you have a 2, 5 here, then these 3 cells will sum up to 10. So you can eliminate the 2, 5 from these 3 cells, right? So the remaining possibilities are 1, 4, 7 and 8 here. But can you have a 7 or a 4? No, right? Because then we are making 2 cell killer cages which add up to 10. So we can eliminate the 4 and 7. So this cell can only be 1 or 8. Now we also can't have a 1, right? Because then 6, 1, 3 will sum up to 10. So we can eliminate 8 also and eliminate 1 also to place the 8 there. Beautiful logic. So these two cells we have already eliminated as 2, 5. So they can only be 1, 4 and 7, right? No other possibility. 1, 4 and 7. Now let's focus a little bit on the pencil marks we just made. So can we have a 1 in these two cells? No, right? Because then 9 plus 1 will be a 10. We will have a 2 cell killer cage which is making a total of 10. So they can only be 4, 7. Now we are getting a pair. The remaining digits in these cells are 1, 2 and 5 and 1, 2 and 5. Right. I don't think there is any more way by which we can combine cells and then yield a 10. If you put a 2 here, then it can as well combine with the 4. There is no problem. So let's focus on row 5 again. Let's focus on this cell. 3, 6, 8 and 9, right? So remaining digits are 1, 2, 4, 5 and 7. By using similar idea that we used earlier, you can't have a 2, 5 here also, right? Because then 2, 3, 5 will add up to 10. So this is going to be 1, 4 or 7. A 7 is not possible because 3 plus 7 is 10. So it is going to be 1 or a 4. And these two cells cannot contain a 4 because 6 plus 4 will be 10 then. So there can only be 1, 2, 5 and 7. And this cannot be 1 or a 2 because 1, 2, 3, 4 is here. So this will be a 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 5, 7. Right? It cannot be anything else. Now, let's focus on this 10 cage. It cannot be 3 plus 7 or 1 plus 9. So it can only be 2, 8, 2, 8 or 4, 6 and 4, 6. Only possible option. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 locked here and a 5 here. And 9 is in column 9 as well. So these two cells can only be 6, 7 and 8. They cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9. They can only be 6, 7 and 8. Now if you look at column 8, we have locked 1, 2, 3, 4 to these 4 cells, right? And we have 7 and 8 as given. So the remaining digits are 5, 6 and 9. So 9 cannot be here. So this will be 5, 6. 5 cannot be here. This will be 6, 9. And this can only be 5, 6 or a 9. Okay. Now if you look closely at column 9, we know for sure that out of 6, 7, 8 there will be 2 digits in these cells. And look at this cage closely as well. Out of 6 and 8 there will be 1 digit at least because 2 and 8 or 4 and 6. So which means in either of the scenarios we have either a 6 or 8. So we are kind of creating an invisible triplet in that column. So 6, 7 and 8 will be locked in these 4 cells. So we can eliminate 6, 7, 8 safely from other cells. So this cell cannot be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it can only be 1, 2, 3 or 4. Now we are creating a quadruple again in box 6. Right? Just like we did here. There is one more quadruple in box 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 have been placed. The remaining digits are 5, 6 and 7. So this is going to be 5, 6, 7 and this is going to be a 5, 6 and 7. We can't have a 6 here. So this is going to be a 5 or a 7. Alright. So can we have a 5 here in row 6, column 6? Because if we have a 5 here, then we need a digit which is greater than 5 in the cell, and 5 plus 6 will be 11, more than the 10 total. So this is going to be 1 or a 2. And we have a 2 here, so we can eliminate the 2 from these cells. So this is going to be 1, 3, 4 and this is going to be 1, 3, 4. Now again we have locked 1, 2, 3, 4 in these 4 cells and 5 is a given. The remaining digits are 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this is a 6, so this is going to be 7, 8 and 9. And this is a 9, so this will be 6, 7 and 8. So since this is 7, 8, 9, to add up to 10 we need 3, 2 or 1 here, right? And this is going to be 6, 7, 8 or a 9. Actually it can only be 6, 8 or 9, right? Because 7 will be locked in one of these two cells since we have made an invisible triplet 6, 7, 8. So 7 has to be locked in one of these two cells. So this is going to be 6, 8 or 9. Now can we make any more 10 total? That will give us more digits. Okay, I think we can eliminate the 6 from this cell, right? Because if you have a 6 in row 6 column 7, then these two cages cells actually must add up to 4, and that can only be satisfied using 1 and 3, but 3 is here, so this is going to be a 5 or a 7. Now we made a 5-7 pair here, so this cell is going to be a 6, and the moment we made 6 here, we can eliminate the 4, because 6 plus 4 will be a 2 cell killer cage, which is not overlapping with any of the given cages, which is not possible. And 9 plus 1 will be 10, so we can eliminate the 1 as well. So this will be a 2 or a 3. Because we can't have, it is important to remember in this Sudoku that we can't have a killer cage anywhere in the grid which is summing up to 10 and which is not overlapping with any of the given killer cages. So we have a 6 here, that gives a 9 here using classic rules. And this will be a 6-8 now. And this will be a 5. Right. So if you look closely at this pencil mark, it is going to be 2 or 3, right? Now we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 all have to be in these cells. So if you put a 2 here, it cannot be in these 3 cells. So it has to be in this cell, right? And similarly, if you put a 3 here, it cannot be in these 3 cells and it has to be here. So either way, whatever this cell is should be here. So this is a 2 or a 3. Beautiful. Now using similar logic, you have a 1 or a 4 here. So you can't have 1, 4 in these cells. And this cell cannot be here because these and this are different. So this cell has to be here. So this is going to be a 1 or a 4. These two cells are same, and similarly these two cells are going to be same. Now we have a 2, 8 or 4, 6 here, which is not giving us much now. So any more eliminations? In row 1, 9 can be in only this cell or this cell, which is not giving us much information. Let's come back to row 5 a little bit. Okay, this is really deep. So what happens when you have a 5 or a 7 in this cell, row 5 column 3? It is important to remember that we cannot have killer cages of any length which sum up to 10. So if we have a 5 or a 7 in row 5 column 3, so what happens? Let us see. I'll just remove them and mark them in grey, for example. So if this is a 5 or a 7, we immediately get a 4 here, right? And this cell will be a 1. And this cell will be a 2. Now what is happening? Look closely here. This is really gorgeous. If you see these 4 digits, they are adding up to 10 by means of a 4 cell killer cage. So we cannot let this happen. So which means this cell cannot be 5 or 7 and it has to be only 1 or 2. That is really good. We'll retrace the steps back. This is going to be 2 or a 5 and this is going to be 1 or a 4. This is absolutely beautiful. So we eliminate the 5, 7 because we got a killer cage with 4 cells which is adding up to 10, which is not overlapping with any of the given killer cages. So, which is not possible. Now let us see what happens if this is a 1, because we eliminated 2 digits. Let us assume what happens if this is a 1. In that scenario, this will be a 4, this will be a 7, and this becomes a 5, and this becomes a 2. Okay. Now again we have a killer cage which is adding up to 10 if you look closely. 1 plus 7 plus 2 is 10. This is really deep logic, guys. You have to keep on watching out for cages of any length which add up to 10. So if you have a 1 here, we are leading to a situation where we are getting a 3 cell killer cage and the total is coming up to 10. So you can't have a 1 as well here, right? So let's retrace our step backs. This is a 5, 7. This is a 5, 7. This is going to be a 4, 7. This is a 2, 5 and this is a 1, 4, right? So you can't have a 1 here because we just eliminated. So this will be a 2. That gives a 5 here, a 7 here, a 4 here, a 1 here. Beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. So this will be 1, 2 and because of this 4 we get a 7 here. And that gives a 5 here and a 7 here. So if you look closely, we can't have killer cages which add up to 10 anywhere here. If you see 2 plus 4 plus 5 is 11, we are not getting anywhere a killer cage which is adding up to 10. Okay, so this is going to be, now if you remember, these two cells need to be equal, right? I said earlier. So this is going to be a 1 and these two cells will be now 2, 3, 4. Really good Sudoku. And there is a 7 here, so we can eliminate the 7 from here. So this will be 8, 9 and this will be a 2, 1, 1. So any more eliminations? Okay, 1 is here, so this will be 3, 4 and this is going to be a 2, 3 and a 4. That's good. Okay, so looking closely at box 5 again, look at these 3 cells. We have a 5 plus 4 which is adding up to 9. Now if you have a 1 here, we are getting a 3 cell killer cage with total 10. So this will be a 2 and this will be a 1. This is really good. So 2 is here, so that gives a 2 here. And because of this 2, we need a 2 in this cage and that can only be here. And now that means that this 10 cage has to be 4 and 6. The Sudoku has a really feel good factor and good flow to it. This is a really good Sudoku. So 4 is here, which gives a 4 here and a 3 here. And because of this 6, we can eliminate a 6 from these cells and make the 7, 8 pair. And this is going to be a 6 now because we have locked 8 in these cells, so this will be a 6. And looking closely at column 9, we have a 2 here, so which means that we cannot have an 8 here because we have a killer cage which is summing up to 10 and not overlapping with any of the given cages. So this will be a 7, this will be an 8. Right? Now 2, 5, 6, 1, 7, 9 have been placed along row 6. The remaining digits are 3, 4 and 8. You can't have a 4 here because then these two will add up to 10. So this will be 3 or 8. This will be 3, 4, 8 and this will be 3, 4 and 8. Any more eliminations? We can't have an 8 here because 2 plus 8 is 10. And we can eliminate the 2, 3, 4 here because they are locked here. So this is going to be a 1. And remaining digits are 5 and 9. Now it's perfectly possible to have a 9 here because these two cells add up to 10 but they are overlapping with the given cage. So they can be satisfied that way. So we can perfectly have a 9 here. There is no elimination here for now. We have a 7 here, so we can eliminate the 3 from here. So this will be 4, 8 because then it will have a 10 cage which is not overlapping anywhere. So 1 and 2 is here, right? So this cage is either going to be 3, 7 or 4, 6. So 7, 3 because 7 is here or 6, 4 because 6 is here. Okay. Okay, we have partially completed this cage. 5 plus 1 is 6. The remaining digit has to be 4 to satisfy the 10 total. And let's pencil mark the box 3 now. Remaining digits are 7, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 cannot be in a killer cage. So this will be a 7. And these two cells will be 8 and 9. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We have a 7 here, right? So the remaining digits are 3, 8 and 9. We can't have an 8 and 9 here. So this will be a 3. And these two cells will be 8 and 9. Right? Now we need two cells summing up to 7, right? So they can be 1, 6. 1, 6 is not possible. 2, 5. 2, 5 is possible. 3, 4 is not possible. So this is going to be a 5. And this will be a 2 because 5 is here. So 2, 5 is the only possibility. And now 2 is in rows 2 and 3. So we can place the 2 in this cage in row 1 column 1. The remaining digits are 3, 4. Right? We can pencil mark them. This will be 3, 4 and this will be 3, 4. We have a 3, 4 pair now. Okay. Any more vice versa eliminations? I don't think so. So along column 6 we have filled 6 digits. So the remaining digits are 6, 7 and 9, right? And 9 is here. So this will be 6 or 7. This will be 6, 7 and 9 and this will be 6, 7 and 9, right? So if you have a 6 here, this is going to be 1 or a 3. And if you have a 7 here, it is going to be a 1 or a 2. So in both the scenarios, the common logic is that 1 must be in one of these two cells, right? So which eliminates the 1 from row 7 column 5. So this will be a 2, this will be an 8. The logic in the Sudoku is really deep and it's extremely very good. So we eliminate the 8 from here because we place the 8 here. Now we have a 6-7 pair in box 8, so that gives a 9 here, right? Which means this will be a 5 to complete the box. And because we have 1 3 here, so this cell has to be a 6, this will be a 7. And row 8 column 1, the only remaining digit along row 1 is 6, that will go here. Okay. And 1 3 is here, so this cell will be a 4. And 1 3 4, and this cell will be a 2. Okay, so this is going to be 1 3 in some order. So these 3 cells will be 1 3 4. Now we have a 4 here, so this is going to be a 4. These will be 1 3 in some order. Now we can't use a vice versa rule here because there are multiple ways by which 10 can be found. For example, 9 plus 1 is 10, 3 plus 7 is also 10, and 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10. So we can't use vice versa to our advantage here. So for now let us focus on continuing the Sudoku. We have a 3 4 here. So this will be an 8, this will be a 3, and this will be a 4. And because of this 3, we get a 3 here and a 1 here, and that gives a 3 and a 1 here. So remaining digits along column 1 are 5 9, right? 1 6 7 8 2 3 4 have been locked. So the remaining digits are 5 and 9. We have a 5 here, so this will be a 9, this will be a 9, and this will be a 5. And 7 and 8 need to be placed. 7 is here, so this will be a 7 and this will be an 8. Okay. Let's focus on this cage because we have not placed anything here. Now this cage cannot contain a 2 or a 5, right? So if it does not have a 2, immediately a 3 cell 10 cage needs to have a 1. Because if it has neither a 1 or a 2, then the total will be more than 10. So a 1 must be here. And the remaining total must be 9 from 2 cells, which is 1 plus 8. 1 plus 8 not possible because 1 is already there. 2 and 7 is not possible because 2 is here. 3 6 is possible. 4 5 is not possible because 5 is here, right? So these will be 1 3 6 only, and that gives us 6 here and a 4 here. And now the remaining possibility should be 8 or 9. We have an 8 9 pair. Okay, we have a 6 in column 5, so we can eliminate the 6 from there, and that gives a pair 1 3 in column 5. So that gives a 4 here and a 6 here. So we get the 6 here now because 6 cannot be in this box now anymore. So this is going to be, yeah, column 6 is filled. So this will be a 7. The remaining digits are 8 9 in this box, and because we have a 9 here, so this will be a 9 and this will be an 8, right? So this will be a 9 and this will be an 8. And we have a 3 here, so we get the 4 here and the 3 here. So 3 5 6 2 4 8 9. Remaining digits are 1 and 7. A 7 is here, so 7 has to go here, and this will be a 1. Okay. Remaining digits are 5 8 and 9. We almost finished the Sudoku. I think the rule part where that each of the given cage will need to have at least one killer cage overlapping it with sum to 10 will come into play. Let's look carefully now. Okay, we have vice versa rule still coming into play. 1 plus 9 is 10, and this cage is not going to overlap with anything, so this cannot be a 9, so this will be a 5 or 8, and 8 is here, so this will be a 5, right? So this is going to be a 9, so this will be a 5, so this will be an 8 or a 9. Okay, now we need to use the rule part. So let us focus on this cage. Can it form a killer cage by using 1 and any of the outside cells? It cannot go in this direction obviously because 1 plus 7 is 8 and there is no 2 nearby, and it also cannot go in this direction. 1 plus 5 is 6 and it needs a 4 more, which is not anywhere near. So this cell is not going to help us, and a 3 is going to get near an 8 or a 9, so this cell is also not helping us. So 4 plus 3, it can go in any way. So 4 plus 2, no, 4 plus 7 is 11. So even this cell is not helping. So this cell has to somehow reach a 10. It can go this direction as well, but it has to somehow reach a 10. I think the only possible way is by placing an 8 in row 1 column 2. Is there any other way? I don't think so. So for this cage, to satisfy the rule set that each of the given cages must overlap with another killer cage which sum up to 10, the only possible way to satisfy that rule part is by placing an 8 in row 1 column 2, because none of these digits using various combination of digits will get up to a 10. So this is going to be an 8. Now we have a 2 cell killer cage which is overlapping with this cage and summing up to 10. So this will be a 9, and that gives a 9 here and an 8 here. Now we need to resolve this 1-3 pair. You have a 7 here. We can place the 3 and the 1 to satisfy that. But we need to be sure that 1 and 3 is also not leading up to 10. So, yeah, I don't think if you place 1 here, you can satisfy the 10 anyway. So let us just try it using, let's use grey pencil mark. So if you have 1 and 3 for instance here, how did this cage sum up to a 10? You can't obviously have a 6 here because 6 plus 2 is 8 and you cannot reach a 10. And there is 8 and 9 nearby the 6, so this cannot help. And 3 plus 1 needs a 6 more, right? There is no 6 in between. And 1 if it goes on alone to make the 10 total. 1 plus 7 is 8 and we need a 2, there is no 2 nearby. And 1 plus 7 if it goes this way, there is no 2 nearby. So if you have a 1 and 3, it is clear that you are not getting the 10 cage which is overlapping with the given killer cage. So which means there is only one way to satisfy this cage. So this will be a 3 and this will be a 1. This will be a 3 and this will be a 1. Now we are sure that this cage is satisfied because we have a 3 and 7. So because of this 1 here, we get a 1 and a 3 here. Now let's check quickly if our rule part that all the given cages must have at least one killer cage of sum total 10 satisfied. So this is being satisfied by using this. Let me highlight and show. So we have 2, 8 here. So this cage is satisfied. And for this cage we have this cage, yeah, we have a 3, 5, 2 here. So that rule is satisfied here. And for this cage, we have already satisfied here, right? 3, 5, 2 is already satisfied. So this cage is also satisfied. And for this cage, 2 and 8 is satisfying the rule part. For 10 cage here, 6, 1, 3 is satisfying the rule part. So this cage is already satisfied. For this cage, 1, 2, 3, 4 is satisfying the rule part. So this cage is also simultaneously satisfied. And this cage 1 plus 9 is satisfying. This cage 3 plus 7, this cage 3 plus 7. Right, so all the cages are satisfied now. And that completes this absolutely stunning Sudoku. The rule part was slightly difficult to understand at the start, but once you get the hang of the logic, it's really nice to solve such Sudokus. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. We hope to make more such videos in the future. If you have been enjoying watching our videos, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you all soon.